Here we're asked to solve each of the following equations for x. So the first one here, A, it looks like I see that the base of the left side is 8 and there's no real exponent, but the base of the right side is 32. And something that I know from doing lots of math is that I could technically create these as exponents with a base of 2, because 2 to the power of 3 is 8. And then 2 to the power of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 32. So one of the things without a calculator, I don't even need a calculator here to solve this, because if I can get the bases to be the same, then I use my properties of exponents. So this I'm going to multiply together because it's a power of a power. And I get 2 to the power of 3x plus 9 equals 2 to the power of 5. And then I can just set these two things equal to each other. Then it becomes a really simple equation here where I subtract 9 to get -4, divide by 3, and that gives me my final answer of x is equal to -4/3. For B, same general idea here is that when I look at the bases, when I see 27 and I see 9 or 1/9, I can tell that I can recreate it as an exponent with a base of 3, because 3 to the power of 3 is 27, and 3 to the power of -2, because it's a fraction, is 9. Now I do the same thing as the last one where I use my power of a power rule, and I multiply here, so 3 to the power of -2x plus 2, and then I can set the exponents here equal to each other and solve. So -2x plus 2, add 2x to both sides to get this, divide by 8 to get 2/8, or if I simplify it, 1/4. So for C and D, a little bit different here. In this one here, I need to know a little bit about what logs mean. And what logs mean is that if I were to kind of say that this here, 3 to the power of this number gives me this number here. So 3 to the power of 4 is equal to x. And so now I just have to do 3 to the power of 4, which is 81. So that tells me my x value here. On D, we're saying x to the power of 3 is equal to 64. And either with a calculator or just by knowing a little bit about numbers, you can figure this out here, because I know that 4 to the power of 3 is 64. So that means that x is equal to 4. You could also technically cube root both sides and plug that into a calculator if you needed to.